Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm here with my sim self, so that can only mean one thing. It's long play time. So if you don't know what that is, pretty much I'll be doing a build with you guys, but in real time. So I'm gonna yap, I'm gonna build, and take you through my whole kind of process. So if that sounds like something you're interested in watching, make sure you grab yourself a drink, a snack, a blanket, get super comfy because it's a very long video, and we'll just get right on into it. So pretty much the vibe that I'm going for with this build is Southern Gothic, hence my attire here. I'm going to be doing kind of like an older, more rundown Nebraska house. I think it's Nebraska, but you know, I could be fully wrong. If you guys know who Ethel Cain is, she's like a musician, right? And one of their albums is called Preacher's Daughter and is based off of like Southern Gothic kind of vibe. So that's really what I'm going with here. So I could be completely wrong in, you know, how I'm naming it, but I'm Canadian, not American. So, you know, be nice to me. You can correct me in the comments, of course, if I'm wrong about anything that I talk about. But yeah, we're just going to start building. There is a couple reference photos that I'm looking at right now, and I will go ahead and put them up on the screen. I'm just trying to figure out which of these is kind of the vibe for the house I want to build right now. Because I mean, they're all fairly like simple and just kind of like boxy. So this could be a bit similar to the last long play series I did. So I don't know if it's going to be boring or whatnot, but hopefully you'll still find it interesting. I'm actually building in the world of Strangerville, which I feel I probably should have mentioned, which is very much giving like small town vibes. Sorry, there was a siren that just went past my house. And yeah, so that's kind of why I picked here, because it already gives me like the Western vibes, I guess, in America. So that's kind of the thought process for that. And I feel like even just seeing this house here, like you can tell it's got some of that Southern Gothic influence. So that's, yeah, that's what I'm rolling with. I have not decided if I'm going to make this a starter home or not, because the lot that I'm building on is actually originally a starter home, and I'm thinking I'll probably want to include this in my save, but I don't know. I always cheat money when I start on lots, because like sometimes it can be a starter home in the size but not the budget. So I feel like I kind of just want to prioritize making it look cute rather than, you know, fitting into a budget. So this first house that I'm testing out has like this little outcropping area and this cute little section here. And a lot of these go widthwise, but like in the surrounding areas, you can see that most of them go lengthwise and are a bit longer than they are wide, if that makes sense. So I'm not sure if that's gonna bug me or not, but we can just kind of see. And yeah, maybe if I take this roof piece, because this one's got like a bit of a porch area, if I raised it up a bit, I do think I will keep the tall wall height, because I feel like that kind of suits the area. And also I really want to use these Strangerville windows, because I mean, look at these. I'm literally speechless. Those are stunning. So yeah, I do want to have the option to use that. And that's kind of just what like the outside looks like for this house, with the exception of like, you know, some porch details. So there's this one. I'm just honestly gonna go ahead and move this to the back of the lot while I test out building one of the other ones. Of course I'll add like some, oh, I lost the roof piece there. I will add a little bit more details like chimneys and things like that once I decide which basic shell I want to go with. But for now, I'm just kind of gonna go with testing out the shells for now. Okay, so that's shell number one. And then for this, I have one that's literally just this, like a block, this roof. The reason I'm testing this out is because some things translate well in The Sims and some do not, which this one we might find out doesn't translate well like at all, because this one's genuinely just one block, which looks cool in real life, or like traditional in real life, but in The Sims is just a bit a bit blah, you know, so we'll just see. Okay, this is essentially what the second one looks like. Yes, so needless to say, just like a touch freaking boring. But I think maybe if we had cool windows and stuff it could work, but I'm definitely feeling more of this vibe. Although a lot of the houses in the surrounding area are definitely a bit more symmetrical. But just for like interest's sake, I'm gonna switch it up. And then for this next one, it's kind of similar to this one where it's got the outcrop, but it kind of comes like this. And then there's, I think, like what looks like a tiny bump out on the back here. And I honestly think this part's supposed to be longer. And this part is supposed to be more of like a side porch kind of thing. Maybe if I take, I think it's kind of like if I use this. And then I'll definitely need to lower it, and then I'll take one of these roof pieces, oops, and drag it across to the back. With the angle this photo is on, I can't actually see like if this is fully connected to the wall or not, so I'm just kind of going out on a limb here. And oh, that fit perfectly. This definitely needs to be brought in like this though, and then lowered. Kind of something like this, I guess, could be the other option. But which am I feeling more? I think with the decor that I have in mind, this one's gonna work a bit better, so we're gonna go ahead and delete this, and we'll work with this shell. So I'll just bring it back to the front of the lot a bit more so I have more wiggle room and stuff. And yeah, so I'll definitely push this back so it matches. And I'm thinking that I need a chimney. I'm actually gonna make it one wider. And then I'm gonna go and make a 1x3 room, and then a 1x1, and then above that another 1x1, and that's gonna be a chimney. And then I'll definitely want something happening on the back here because this is boring. So I guess I'm wondering, it's a matter of which side I want like the backyard to be, I guess. If I do it, let's look at the inside here. Honestly, I don't mind it like that. I could do it like that and then maybe have another chimney just about, actually maybe I'll put it over here, like here. This might be like too much chimney right beside each other, but we can find out. And then I think another little 3x3 here. I think kind of the key to these houses is that there's like, you know, not a lot going on with them, but that's part of their charm, I guess. Like they're just kind of simple frames of a house, and then you kind of just decorate it how you see fit. Yeah, maybe if I take the hipped roof, I can do what some of the other references are showing me and kind of do something like this, because that feels very much the vibe that I'm going for. And then I definitely think the front porch, maybe the front porch should be connected on the back. I'm wondering if I like move the chimney just over here, and then I could have like another porch back here. But with the type of chimney I want to do here, I don't know if that's gonna work or not, because I want to use one of these pieces and like do one of these, so make it a 1x1 roof. If I could drag the arrow, except it's literally stuck. Okay, there we go. And then I'll bring the little overhangs in using those arrows on both sides. And I don't know why my game's being glitchy right now. It literally won't let me bring it in. Okay, well maybe that's my sign that I can't do that roof. And that... Okay, I think my whole keyboard's just about breaking at the moment. And I'm really not sure what's happening, so I'm gonna pause for a moment. It'll be 1 split second for you guys and figure out what's going on. Okay, so I'm not actually sure what just happened there, but my game ended up crashing, or well, I had to force quit it. So nothing saved, so I just tried to quickly rebuild what I had, and I think this is about where I was at. Not certain on that. I think the back part looked a little bit different, but that's okay because, you know, it was just a shell. So I think anything that I want to change, it's probably a good time to do that now. The first thing I'm thinking of is kind of adjusting this roof. So originally the roof is kind of like this, right? But I don't like this little clipping X thing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this roof and I'm going to take the little arrow, and holding shift, that will move just one side instead of the others. So I'm going to move that up. And then this part isn't too bad, but again, for consistency's sake, I'm going to fix that as well. So I'm actually going to drag it so it's only the tiles of this floor piece. And then again, holding shift, I'm going to bring that one in. But then you kind of have like this weird gapping right here. So I'm actually going to duplicate this and just move it over. And then I'm just going to hold shift again and bring up this bottom one and then bring this in. And then that way it looks seamless and flawless. And so you can kind of do that on any of the sides if you want to, but I think on this side I might just bring it in like that because it doesn't bother me too much on this side. It was more just for the front. But the only thing I'm kind of wondering is if I want to make this like a little bit longer now. Oh yeah, I also had a roof piece here, just like that. Should I put it the other way actually, or make it like this? No, I'll probably just leave it. But yeah, I don't know if it was like, I think I'm gonna make it 1 tile longer because I think it might have been, but let's see. I know it's conflicting, but okay. Something like that seems a bit more right. And again, if not, I can just, you know, shrink it back down and we'll bring it in. Okay, but I think where I left off is I was trying to show how I do the roofing for like these side pieces before I lost all my progress. But yeah, I pretty much make it 1 tile, then without holding shift, I bring the top in and I bring the sides in. And then I just kind of adjust as need be. And then it makes kind of like more of a sloped thing. You could even do like this if you wanted. And then there is a way to access more of these little like the balls that kind of adjust the curve of the roof. I thought it was Control C, but that doesn't seem to be working for me. But I know there is a way to do it. Maybe I'll, if I can remember when I'm editing, maybe I'll put it up on the screen or something. But yeah, I don't know why it's not working, but I could do something like that. But I think, like I said, then it kind of makes a bit of a porch issue for me, because if I want to add like a roof here, it's just gonna cover up that little bit anyways. But maybe I don't need a back porch. Maybe I just need the front porch, and this can just be like without a roof maybe. But I do want these over here, and then I will change the roof tile to make it look a bit more like brick kind of, or not even brick, but just something more fire resistant, just for, I don't know, realism's sake. But yeah, I think that that's probably like a pretty good base. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the stairs now. I think I'll just use like, I don't know, just something really generic for now. I usually just always start with these stairs for when I'm just doing like placeholder stairs, because it kind of reminds me that I need to adjust. Also very sorry, I just got a random text there. Yeah, so I usually just use these stairs for any, just like my default stairs until I want to replace them. But in terms of columns, I really want to use the Strangerville ones because look at them. But which one? Maybe I'll do this one. This one kind of looks like the chimney on the side there. I don't know if the, which spandrels I'm supposed to use. There's those ones or there's these ones. I quite like these ones actually. So let's do that. Okay, and then I think I want one in the middle here. And then also here, and there's no center for this one, so I guess we'll just do it like that. But in terms of color scheme, I feel like white would be the obvious choice, especially for like the kind of vibe I'm going for, but I feel like it's kind of more green. But we'll try it for now, and then I can always come back and change it later. So I think I want to use this one. Yeah, that looks so cool. And I'm gonna put a pillar on the other side too, just to connect all the spandrels. Now that I'm looking at it, I might actually fix the roof. I might do just like that. Okay, so this is a pretty solid base, I think. My next thought, this one, because I want to fix it there, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate the roof again and then hold shift to bring it up. And I think I want to bring these down one maybe, and then tilt it upwards like that. Something like that. But yeah, I want to try and figure out some roofing. I don't know how overgrown I want it to be. Like, I don't know if I should use this werewolves one, but that seems maybe a bit much. I feel like this roof suits the vibe that I'm going for pretty well, or maybe also like this darker one, the darker, smaller version. I feel like that could be kind of cool. And then if I were to do that, I wonder if I want to do like a white trim or like a gray trim. I just don't know if the black is too black is all. Like, I'd prefer more of like a brown black, I think, but I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to find that. Well, I guess I could just do like this one. This one's just brown more than anything, but it's not the worst. And then in terms of siding, the reference picture that I'm looking at definitely has like a bunch of paint chipping, so of course my first instinct would be to use the werewolves one, but I feel like I've been using nothing but that recently. Ooh, but it actually works so good. Okay, I might just have to give in. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna have to cave and just use it, even though I've been using it excessively recently. But it's just such a nice wallpaper for when you want to do more worn builds. Like, I can't control it. But yeah, maybe actually, ooh, I actually kind of like this roofing more. It's like blacker, but definitely less harsh. It's just like a nice kind of gray. And I'm kind of thinking, oh, wait a minute, what if I use the horse ranch? Oh, but what if I use the horse ranch one? Ooh, okay, so when I just said that I wanted the brownie or black, this works kind of perfect. However, I'm looking at the houses in the surrounding area, and since it's not even matching in shape, I'm thinking maybe I need to match in like roof shingles, which would be going with the ones I had originally, which honestly I don't hate. I think it's okay, but we'll leave it for now and then come back to it. But now I'm just gonna take like this corrugated roof sheet thing, and I'm gonna use that for the chimneys for the time being. And then if I could, oh well, actually I'll put some trim on the sides first, just a gray trim I think to blend in, and then I'll need to find some brick. I'm just not sure which color of brick I want to use. I don't know if I want to use like a white brick or something else. Ooh, I could use this base game one. I feel like that could be quite nice. I feel like a white and black color scheme is very much what this build needs, but I don't know if maybe I go black with the brick instead. Guess I could really just go either way, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and use the white for now and you know, ponder on it. But I would like to change the foundation maybe to like this, honestly. What are these ones on? These ones are on like red brick. That one's on like a wood. Well, I think knowing the type of build I'm going for, like maybe I'll just, maybe it doesn't have to be for my save file if it doesn't end up matching the area nicely, but I think I kind of want to go more for that southern gothic feel. So I'm just gonna roll with that and see what happens. So I could do this gray with black trim, or I could do black with white. And I'm not sure if I have a preference, honestly. Or I could do like this wooden one. Maybe in like a gray. This is a cats and dogs one, by the way. Or there's a stone one. The stone isn't bad. But I feel like one of these is probably my preferred option, I guess. I don't know how to like adjust it so these triangles are like in less sporadic spots. If you guys do, please let me know, because it really bugs me when they look like that, but I have no way to fix it. So unfortunately, I'm just left with it. Is there matching stairs for this though? That is the question. Was this it? That's like way too bright. This is too dark and like the grout doesn't even match. Huh. Maybe I just have to go with wooden stairs then. I'll just kind of go with these ones for now, I guess. Unless I want them to be like open, which could honestly be kind of nice. I don't know how fitting though, but I kind of like that. What is it? What do these ones look like? Maybe something like this could work, or wondering about these. Are these a bit more? Nope. I want something a bit more scuffed up, but it would appear it doesn't exist. Or I could do these black and white ones. I'll just go with, I can go with this for now, I think. I could do like metal ones, but that's not very fitting for like a house, a suburban house. Yeah, let's try this. And then something I really wish we had was more like decorative roof trim. We have like these thatched roof ones, but those are not fitting for this house at all. And then these other ones are literally just like boring, kind of. And so I'd love to have something else like this. Maybe just for like a bit more detail, but I think like it's maybe a bit much. Possibly, probably just a bit much. I guess I could do something more simplistic, like some of these ones. If I just did it in like a cream. I just feel like there needs to be a little more something going on here. These ones are all for tall walls. That one, I think it's too chunky. That one could be nice. This is a jungle adventure one. Wait, what if I put the growing together one just in a more... Wait, swatch. I actually like the jungle adventure one more. Or possibly seasons. Okay, so jungle adventures like this. Seasons is like that. Okay, let's do the jungle adventure one. maybe I'll just put it around certain spots. Do I want around this front bit? No, I don't think so. And also if you hold shift again, like you can delete parts of it in like little segments, which is what I am trying to do here so you don't see it clip through the roof, except this one spot is proving to be very difficult. Okay. So I think what I need to do to fix that is go like this, and then I should be able to place it on that room. I could take that. Oh, but that actually, we won't do that because that shrinks the spandrels and stuff. I think I actually need to delete it on the inside. I've done something and now my spandrels are gone. So, okay. I don't know what just happened. I don't know why my spandrels have left me. Ooh. Honestly, this base game one might be even more fitting than the Strangerville ones. But I don't like I want to use the Strangerville ones. Okay, but seriously? What's happening with my spandrels? Why are they going away? So I really cannot figure out the source of that, and that makes me unhappy. Maybe if I guess maybe instead of deleting the columns, I delete the spandrels. And try fresh, I guess. But maybe before I do that, I'll actually go back in with the freeze, whatever it is, and put those in to see if that affects anything. And I don't know how realistic this part is, but I feel like it just adds like a nice bit of texture to the build. Yeah, I won't do it on that one. Okay, and now let's go ahead and try to add in these again. Okay, so it's still not wanting to be fixed. I'm gonna try using the wall and then placing it. Okay, that definitely looks better. But I'm scared that when I place the stairs, all my hard work is going to disappear. Okay, I think we're in the clear. Okay, we'll use the brick stairs actually, now that I think about it. Except they've just disappeared on me. I'm gonna go ahead and save my game actually before it crashes and everything goes to bits again. Okay, that was good. Nothing happened. No crashing was involved. Now I'm gonna put the stairs. Okay. Everything looks good and fine for now, so let's hope it stays that way. Now, something I'm gonna do so that the bottom of the roof doesn't look like that is I'm gonna go ahead and put a room on top of it. And then I can actually go ahead and just, you know, change the color. Well, like, okay. With the horse ranch update, we're able to, you know, change the ceiling color, ceiling tile. So that's what I'm gonna do. You don't need horse ranch to do it. It's just a feature that came when the horse ranch expansion pack did. That was a bit of a tongue twister. I'm just gonna use like this sloppy paint one, which is from Cats and Dogs, unless there's something else that feels more fitting. Would it be a dark deck or a light deck? Maybe I can try this one actually. That's too warm, I think. That's too saturated. Ooh, okay. Maybe I'll use this cottage living one. And then I actually think I will use that on the roof. Nice. Okay, I like that. I do like that. And then next up is I need a fence for the porch here. I could do this metal one, but I don't know if it's too elegant, or maybe let's try just one of these Strangerville ones. I mean, that metal one was Strangerville, but one of the ones that's meant for the houses. Oh, that one's pretty cute. That one is pretty cute. Or I could just do like a base game simple one, which honestly might be better. Because I feel like this house is not that fancy. Or we could do like this metal one like this, but honestly, I'm kind of feeling the base game one the most, if you ask me. I feel like it also kind of matches the reference photo just a touch better. It's nothing like too crazy or game breaking, but yeah, maybe we'll just try that, and then we'll go in with like the windows and stuff and kind of see what's speaking to me. I'm also kind of wondering, I feel like we need like a little something up here. Oh, these little roof bits that we got from Get Together could actually fit quite nicely up here. Oh, there's some that came with Strangerville. Actually, maybe in black though. Let's see what these look like. They might be overkill, but they also might be cute. Okay, I'm not really liking how that matches the roof color, so unless I can find it in a swatch I enjoy, they're gonna go. Let's see this gray. The gray's not bad. The reference picture doesn't have it. That's not to say I can't add it, but I'm usually a bit more hesitant to if the reference picture doesn't have it, because then I'm not sure if my judgment is gonna wreck the original vibe that I was going for. But if I did them all in this gray, yeah, I think maybe not. I think maybe it's a bit too much. I feel like I want to put like a satellite dish on here. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Ooh, there is this old-timey chimney, which maybe I will put here. I think maybe what I'll do is delete the ceiling of this room and then put this chimney in. Oh, it's actually way too big to do that, so I will do that trick with a different one. Maybe I'll use the what is this? The cottage living one. I really love this chimney. It's one of my favorites in the game, actually. It's just such like a pretty brick, and it's got so much like cool details to it. Yeah, okay, I like that. And then for this back one here, stop it. Stop it. I think that's perfect. I think this is perfect. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, wait, that actually fits so perfect for the vibe I'm going for. So I'm gonna keep that. That was a complete accident. That is from the Cats and Dogs expansion pack. Yes. That's all I can say is yes. Oh, that's so perfect. Okay, anyways, I was doing chimneys. So for this one, oh, or maybe I use this instead. Is that on the front of the build? Or does it go like in the center there? I honestly like that one more. Then this. Okay, sorry, chimneys. Goodness me. I keep getting so distracted. Or I could use this one. Okay, park it. Just do a chimney. My apologies for the little flip-flopping. What chimney should I do here? Maybe, honestly, I'll do another cottage living one. Let's try this one. I'm not sold on like the little vent at the top, but actually I think it works pretty nicely for this house. So I will go ahead and do that. And then to make it look a little bit more finished, I'm actually just gonna go and make these like the tallest half wall we have. Except I'm on the wrong floor? Question mark? Okay, wait, let me... Okay, yeah. So I'll go ahead and make these half walls so then I can go ahead and put a little roof trim on it to just make it feel a little bit more polished. There we go. Okay, I like that. But actually what I wanted to check was these little dormers that we got from Strangerville. So I could use the Strangerville ones, or there's these ones, but I don't think those fit as well. Let me just see. Okay. The tiles don't match the best, so honestly I'm gonna leave them out. And then also I think it's getting like a bit too, what's the word, like decadent for this house. I don't know if decadent can only be applied to food, but hopefully you understand what I mean. I'd love to have like a flag of some sorts out here, kind of like patriotic, I guess. I think that could be cool, but yeah, we'll come back to that. Let's do the door. So we actually have a whole bunch of cool doors from this pack. Like, genuinely, I'm gobsmacked, speechless. Do you see these? So I could do it in white or this dark brown, but I feel like white is maybe better. I'll probably use this door on the inside. It's not giving front door. Oh my gosh, wait, you thought that was all the doors? Guess what? You're wrong. There's more. How do I even pick? Are you kidding me? I think getting this pack was like the best purchase I've ever made. Okay, well, I feel like the stained glass double doors are too extravagant, so I'm left with these options here. I do like that one. I also quite like that, but I think that, again, the stained glass is too extravagant, and the single door maybe too small. I'm gonna go ahead and try this one. Also, I think I want to change the roof to be white in the end, because the black, it's not working for me. It's just too dark every time I swoop the camera under. So we'll do this one, and just double checking that that's the color I want to go with. I think it is. So let's go ahead and do windows now. Now we have these like beautiful shuttered ones, which I'm kind of tempted to use, or we have like the single tile ones, which actually I think would be perfect on the front here. But those are the only ones for medium height, and then the rest I think I want to use these ones here. Or I could use these spiry, I don't think spire is the right word, these arched ones. That could be a possible option. But again, maybe too fancy. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just try and go with these ones for now. I just feel like they're possibly a bit too small for the wall height that I'm working with. But let me just see what I can do. I can't put this one in the middle exactly, so I'm gonna alt place it. Okay, how silly does that look from the inside? Honestly, not too bad, I don't think. Like, I feel like you can get away with it. Maybe if I put one there, I'll do a double one there, and then one there, and one there. Or alternatively, take this one again. Actually, maybe that one's only on the front, and then I just use like a base game window on the side here. There's one specific one I have in mind, this one. It still kind of matches, but is less fancy. So maybe the fancy one's just on the front of the house. And then maybe I'll put these longer ones on the side here. And that's a chimney, so I won't put a window there, even if I don't actually put a chimney there, just for realism purposes. Maybe this one I'll actually do like like 4 windows. Although sometimes I feel like with this house or these houses, less is more. So maybe I'll actually just put 2 single ones right beside each other or slightly apart. I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. Now in terms of door, I don't want to use this fancy one on the back, but maybe I could use one of the other ones that I didn't use. I'm in the wrong section. Like, where'd it go? Oh yeah, this one. Or maybe I just do something a bit more simple like this or this. Oh, this one could tie in the triangle details, so let's go ahead and use that one. Do I use it in a gray? Maybe I do. Let's try something like that, and then I'm gonna bring the patio back to the front. I think I want to put a bush here, which is why I'm leaving that empty. But then I guess what I need to do, honestly, if the stairs are brick, it doesn't really match the porch, so maybe I'll go back to making them wooden. That's maybe a bit too dark. Should I make them white? Maybe they should just be white. Either white or like light gray, maybe. Let's do the light gray. Oh, I'm also gonna hello? What is happening? Okay, that was a weird lighting glitch, but I'm also gonna go ahead and add in the stairs to this side. Let's actually do it like this. Bring it over 1. Could even be like just a 1 tile stair. I don't know if it looks a little bit goofy, but I think that's kind of part of the charm of these types of houses, is things are like slightly askew and you just kind of roll with it. So maybe we could do it like that. And then what I was gonna say is I need a railing for the stairs. So I kind of want the one that matches the railing here. So I think, is this the one I want? Kind of look at the handles. So I could go for like a square one or a like circular knobbed one. I feel like the circular knobs maybe fit the house a bit better. Yeah. Oh, or there's these ones actually, which aren't bad. Or this or this. Actually, let's do that. I kind of like that. Now I would say that we're pretty much spot on with the reference picture, but I do want to put a little window up there. So I'm thinking this one. I'm thinking Arby's. Yeah, maybe like that. I don't think I have like a straight up diamond shaped window. Yeah, I think that's probably the closest one I've got, but I quite like that, so I'm gonna keep it, and I'm actually gonna put it on the exact opposite side as well, like that. All right, so I'd go ahead and say exterior of the house done, but of course I have to go in and do like the landscaping and stuff. But actually, something I would like to add to this house to make it feel a bit more realistic is the air conditioner unit. Oh, and one of these. Maybe this can go on the side of the house there. And the AC unit is not in this category. I think it's in wall decor. Like this. Where is it? Oh, here we go. I guess it's just a matter of which window to put it in. I think maybe like one on the side could be cool. And I'd also really like if there was one on the front that had it. Maybe this one. Okay, yeah, I do like that. But I think I want more. I don't think I finished a thought earlier where I wanted to put little pieces up here to give it a bit more detail. So let's see what I can find in that realm. Okay, we've got these base game ones. If I can make it fit. That could be nice, but I don't know if I like how much it hangs out there. Or we've got these cats and dogs ones. Honestly, those in white might be just like a touch better. Make the roof one higher. Yeah, I think I like that actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the peaks of all the roofs. I'll fix that roof height in a second. Actually, I will do that now because there's nowhere else to put those. Okay. Yeah, I think I like that. And I've got that there. And then I did want to add the flagpole, but I feel like that maybe goes like here. On this little banister here. I'll just raise it up a bit more. I really want it to go into the banister like that. Okay, yeah, I think that's pretty perfect. So step number 2, now that I've done like the very basic exterior, is gonna be to landscape. Before I do that, I think that this concrete roof is gonna work a little bit better for my chimney needs, because that blends in so much better and looks super nice actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then maybe, I don't know if I want to change any of the roof trim to just like straight up black, but I think I'll keep the gray for now and we'll just move on into landscaping. So in terms of the exterior landscaping, we've got these really bright pink flowers, which honestly not the vibe for this house, or we've got these ones here which are a bit more acceptable for the vibe. In terms of trees, we have these ones, which are some of my favorite trees in the game, to be honest. Now, we have it in base game, and in the correct color, so that's pretty perfect. So I think I'm gonna put this one there, or would it be better off in the front here? If that was the shot. Okay, I like that. And then, what other trees are around? Honestly, it's like just this and then the occasional cactus. There's like none of those tall trees either. Oh, there's some of these like succulent looking ones. I do not know the name of these trees. A Joshua tree, that's it. So we'll definitely put some of those here. I think maybe I'll just scatter them around. These ones, I think they're different heights, that's why. Maybe I'll put this one over here. And then, yeah, so there's not really much shrubbage at all happening. So I'm gonna try and like keep it pretty bare. I'll definitely put some like loose grass in, but aside from that, like I think this is what we're going to be working with. That's Horse Ranch, so that's not for this world. I want to find that grass item that's in the outside. There's this grass, but far too lush, so I'm thinking this one, or possibly this one. Ooh, this one's actually the better version of those. These are from Get Together, actually. So even though they're not meant for this world, I feel like they still kind of fit. Or there's a straight up dead bush from Cats and Dogs, but I think that's too much. Okay, here's all the different foliage options that come with Strangerville. So I'm just gonna pull them all out and then kind of decide from there what I want to use. So I definitely think this cactus could go over here. This one looks too cartoony, so I don't want that. This one I can put maybe here. I don't think I want too much cactus on this lot, actually. I don't mind the succulents too much. I don't think they're quite the vibe, though. I don't mind this cactus. This one's kind of cool. I think it kind of works nice in that corner there. I think most of what I'm going to want to use is going to be this grass, though. I do quite like it. I'm definitely going to have to, like, lower it into the ground, though, with debug. That is not the right word. With the tool mod is what I meant to say. Yeah, I'm just going to put, like, various grass pieces around. And then using the tool mod, I'm just going to select these. Also, if you want to select multiple things at once with the tool mod, you just hold Alt and then click what you want to select. And then I'm going to go elevate, and these aren't going to need too much, so I'm going to go 0.05. Does that have them touching the ground? Yeah, I think that's good. And then, oops, maybe I'll put these in the back for now. I don't think, maybe I'll put this one little lone cactus up here with a little flower. And I don't think I want that. I don't think I want too much color in this build. So I really like these single grass pieces, so I'm just going to use a lot of those. I could also use this more dead grass from Island Living, which is a bit more on the brown side. Oh, we actually have a base game version, so I'll use that instead, just for anyone who doesn't have Island Living. Oh, we've got a really big patch of it there. That looks cool. And then I actually think I'll take this item here and do that. And then I want a bush. But where do I find the bush? Oh, I think I want like either this one or the slightly greener version. Maybe we'll do the greener one. I just want to make sure that it's not clipping too bad on the inside. I mean, it is, but I think I could cover that up with an item. So I think I'll leave that for now. And then maybe I'll put like a Joshua tree right on the inside here. And again, I'm going to lower this plant. And maybe put like another cactus here. That feels a bit symmetrical, so I'm going to go ahead and take more of the grass pieces and just scatter those around and on like the corners and stuff. What other ones do I want to use? I can bring back this one. And this one. Because I don't think I've used this on the back. Okay, I like that. I like that it's just like a bunch of grass. That's pretty much all I wanted. So I would say mission complete. I actually think I'm gonna bring this grass back to this little corner here. I feel like we could do with like a succulent there maybe. Just like one other hint of foliage. Either like a succulent or a cactus. I could just use that one there, yeah. Oh, I haven't used this one, so maybe I'll do that. Or I'll size up this flower one actually. I think that looks pretty good. I think maybe I'll put one more grass piece there. Honestly, I kind of like it just as is. Like, I really feel like there's not too much that needs to be done to the exterior. I could maybe think about adding in like some little fence pieces here. But I don't know which ones I'd want. Like, I could do this little picket fence. I also think I want to put some more grass in this spot. Maybe some more dead grass though. It's giving like EA starter home with the lack of foliage, but I feel like it just fits the environment, so I don't want to like do too much and have it feel out of place, you know. Maybe I could throw in like a rock or two to kind of fill out some of the area. There's definitely some like very red rocks. Yeah, maybe just something like that's okay. Got like all of these along the side. I'm not sold on those ones. But yeah, in terms of the fencing, I just feel like there's some that could like run along the outside. I feel like every time we get any sort of pack, there's always this fence in some kind of variation, but they're never like varied enough for it to feel necessary. But yet EA still adds them, but that's okay, I guess. I'll use it anyways. Yeah, so I feel like I could use this. I just want something that looks a bit more broken. And I think that this kind of, you know, does that. There's also just like a white picket fence. But yeah, I think I'll just go with this for now and just add in these fence posts. Now, is there any outdoor activities I want to put in the front here? One patch of dirt? I don't think so. Maybe a bike? I don't know if any of these are quite the right aesthetic though. They all look a bit like tacky maybe. Actually, that one's okay. There is so many bikes. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and try this one here. Maybe I'll do it like this. I kind of want it to look like it's leaned against the fence post. Ooh, honestly, I could put like some laundry out front here. I feel like that's probably pretty standard classic. Or I could do a swing set and put the laundry in the back. Maybe I like the swing set. I'm gonna go ahead and put a bit of terrain paint underneath it. I say a bit and then I cover up all the existing terrain paint. I think it just needs to be a bit softer. Okay. Maybe also if I put some of the grass just in a smaller version, like here and there. And you know what? Maybe some over here as well. Okay, truthfully, that could be the front of the build done. And then let's go ahead and move on into the back of the build, I think. Okay, so it's actually been about a week since that last clip, and I'm trying to remember where I left off, but I think it was doing like the landscaping in the exterior. So now I'm gonna try and do that to the back because I realized I did nothing back here. I have like my plants and everything, but I don't have like the fencing and stuff, which I do think could really help. So I'm just gonna put some of that, and honestly maybe I'll move the little washing line over there while we put some of this fence to border it. I feel like, I mean, granted the fence isn't doing much with how disheveled it is, but I think that it adds a little something. Maybe this piece I can like rotate and put here maybe with a little like post there. And maybe for this one I'll just do like this broken one here. I don't actually think I like that curved piece. I do think that this house could have like another tree in the back. I'm just not sure which one. Maybe this one could be fine. It's just the only issue with Strangerville is that like the only types of trees are like these ones or whatever these trees are in the distance, but they kind of just look like larger versions of these. I think I'm just gonna go with this one, honestly. I feel like the green's kind of dull enough for it to work, and if we put the tree there, then I really don't mind the fence being angled like that. I'm just gonna put some grass pieces to, you know, blend this into the area a little bit more and make it feel less out of place. Maybe a green one here could be nice. Okay, yeah, and then actually I think I'm gonna put the washing line over here just to add something, I guess, something interesting. But maybe I could put the little wash basin beside it, which let me just see where I can find it. I swear it's in this category, is it not? Like, am I missing it? I thought it was wherever the clothesline was, but now I feel like I'm being pranked. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna put that right beside it because I feel like that makes sense. And I like the red swatch there. And I'm gonna put some more grass there. I also feel like I might need another bush, but I'll probably shrink it down so it's less obvious that it's the exact same bush. And then put some grass and stuff around as well. Okay, I think that's probably good for the outside. Maybe I'll put a barbecue on the porch just for some more gameplay items, even though I don't know if they would have one, but I'll do it anyways. Then maybe I can do a sad little like, what's it called, just like some sad little outdoor furniture that's maybe seen better days. I really want the for rent pack so that we have the more accurate like outdoor chairs, because this one honestly still looks too nice, but in the for rent pack there's like a pair of outdoor chairs that really looks like very accurate to what I'd see in my neighborhood. But for now I shall just use this. I guess I could make it two actually, though it makes it feel less isolated, and then I'll just put the grill there. And then I could put like a candle or something, maybe a plant. Honestly, I feel like nothing's probably better, and I want it to be slightly turned. Okay. Also for gameplay, I'm gonna put some planter pots as well. Ooh, or I could put a beehive. I don't think the beehive's too accurate though. A fire pit could be cool, but again, I don't know how accurate that is. So maybe I'll just put the gardening pots and call it a day. Let's do just like these small ones. Honestly, I think I'll just do like 2 right there. And leave it at that for the outside. So I think, yeah, I think everything looks pretty good to me. Oh, actually, I guess one thing I do want to put on the outside is, I think I want to put a rocking chair. Maybe the horse ranch one. I don't know if it, oops, I don't know if it should have the pillow or not. I think this is the one that we got, like if you pre-ordered by a certain time, so I don't think everyone has this if they have horse ranch. But I think everyone has this one. So maybe I'll do the pillow instead. I'm gonna do it in this, and I also want to put a stool beside it. I'm gonna put it right, I'm actually gonna lower those walls so I can see, and I'm gonna put this right there. And I think maybe in gray looks nice. I wonder if I should put like a small plant right beside it, or is it too lively even if I do that? I want like some random clutter on top of this, maybe like a package could be nice. I actually think that that's probably floating a bit, so I'm just gonna make it look like a smaller package. And oh, I feel like a lighter or something out here could be nice. That is really floating. Maybe I'll rest it atop the package, or just lower it with the tool mod. Okay, and then the matchbox I can't put down because that's like a clue item kind of thing. I do have a singular match, maybe an apple core. Don't ask me why, just feel like it works. Oh, except I actually can't use that either. So what else could go out here that's like, maybe a tire? Maybe it's a little random, but pile of letters. Ooh, actually maybe a used coffee mug could work pretty well. And I think I'll need to lower that again. That still doesn't seem right. Okay, I think that's good. All right, then I think that kind of is everything I want to do for the outside. So I guess we can go ahead and do the inside now. So first things first is remove all the walls on the inside. Now I could leave these ones because they're technically supposed to be, oh, I guess not this one, the chimney walls. And sometimes I like to put an actual fireplace or use them as extra space. But for this, I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm just gonna put down some lights, do the floor plan, and then see if I want to open these up or not, or just make them like platforms that are raised to the full height. So for lighting, I always pick these little ones just because they light up the room really nicely and I can see everything, and then afterwards I'll just adjust them like and dim them. Oops. Maybe actually for now I'll adjust them already. Oops. Just so I can get a better sense of like coloring and stuff. So I actually think that I'm gonna make them warm. I guess I want it to be all lights. I could dim them a little bit. Okay, yeah. I feel like that helps with the mood a lot already. And so I feel like this could be a 2-bedroom house, but I don't know if I want to make it that. I'm thinking this is probably going to be the bathroom. This could be 1 bedroom. I could put, oh, I guess this also opens. I feel like the kitchen here would be kind of nice, or the living room there. I do feel like the entranceway should be closed off. And then maybe I'll close this off as well, and we can have an archway and an archway and a doorway. And maybe this is kitchen and dining room, and this is the living room area. I feel like that could work. I'm gonna try putting in some doors and seeing like if this was a archway. Well, I could have it going like this. So it's on each side, maybe? I don't know if I put an archway there as well then, or maybe the dining room's like closed off. If this is the kitchen area? Or would this be better as the living room? I just feel like it should be the kitchen for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like I want the living room to be pretty dark, so which is why I think over here would work, because just with the way I have the floor plan right now. But yeah, so this could be the dining room. I don't think I need a very big like chair and table. I feel like it'd just be something like this. This is just placeholder furniture, don't mind this. I feel like if I did it like this, your Sims could still walk, but I also could be mistaken. It could just be like an archway there, a doorway here for the bathroom, a doorway here for the bedroom. But should I have a second bedroom? Because I feel like I could put like a kid's room in here or something. But actually, I guess there's no windows there, so that's probably not the best idea. Okay, let me reevaluate, because I'm not sure I'm sold on this floor plan. Okay, so this could either be the kitchen or a bedroom. If I make it a bedroom, it's a pretty big bedroom with more light than I want. So maybe that's a bedroom, and off of that is another bedroom. It could be like a kid's bedroom, an adult's bedroom, and then this could be the kitchen, which you could access through here. That could be the entranceway. Honestly, maybe I put the bathroom like here. Entranceway, bathroom. Then we could have dining room and living room. Or honestly, this could be an office as well. I don't know if I want it to be a 2-bedroom house or not. Okay. I'm wondering if I want to divide the living room and the dining room again. Maybe I shrink the bedroom. Let's just see if this would even fit a double bed. I don't think it needs to, but it could be nice. Well, if I do it like that, it could work. And maybe I actually shrink the dining room again. But then this way I could have like an archway or something here from the kitchen, which would make sense. And then I could also have an archway there and an archway there. So maybe like wrap around, go into the kitchen, bathrooms here, living room, dining room, and then the bedrooms, which would need doors as well. And I'm gonna use these obnoxiously green ones just so I know that I need to swap them out in the end. See, right now this kind of looks like a hallway though instead of a dining room, which could be an issue. But I don't really want doors coming off of the kitchen or anything. So just try something like this. Okay, well I can definitely still fit a double bed in there in some capacity. It might also feel more like a hallway just because of the doors I've chosen, but just to make sure that everything can fit in here, I'm just gonna put in some sample furniture. I'm actually not too opposed to the idea of it just being like a 2-seating dining room. I feel like that makes it equally eerie, and I feel like I really want this to be kind of like an eerie house. Like I'm kind of envisioning 2 Sims living here who aren't the most happy, but they're kind of like stuck in this situation. Maybe just because of the way Strangerville is, they're just kind of unhappy with their town or something and want to get out, but they can't. Maybe something like that. But yeah, I feel like this would be really eerie if I used like well, I feel like a chandelier is probably more fitting, but I think something about using if I can find it, the laundry day singular bulb above the dining room table is kind of appealing to me. So I'm gonna think that one through, but in the meantime I'm gonna make sure that I have lights in every room because I think that the floor plan is pretty much good to go. And if I just go all lights, I'm just gonna go ahead and make them all the soft yellow and dim them a little bit. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do wallpaper and flooring, and then swap out any doors and stuff that I need to, and we'll go from there. So I definitely think that I want the living room to have carpet. I have like a couple of different reference pictures up right now, which if I can remember I will try to put on the screen. But if not, I do apologize, but pretty much they're just kind of like olden living rooms, or there's like a lot of wood paneling and wallpaper and odd dolls and pictures and stuff, and that's kind of what I'm referencing. But there's also carpet in the living room, so very dated is kind of the overall vibe. I definitely think the bedrooms need to have some carpet. I'm honestly tempted to use this grungy one from I'm literally staring at it. City Living. There we go. Yeah, part of me is tempted to use this. I'm just not sure what color. Like I could do the more beige or the more yellow. Honestly, the green wouldn't be the worst thing either. Well, I mean, it is pretty horrific to look at, but I just mean in terms of the photos I'm seeing. But I think it's just green tinted because some of them look like they've been taken with like a film camera. But maybe for now, we'll stick. I kind of like the darkness of this one, so I think I'll go with that. And then in here, I'll probably put some worn wood. I could use the same one that I used on the deck, but in a different color, maybe. Or I could use this base game one. I feel like the wood needs to be very orange toned, which this is not. So Ooh, or this color could be good for it. It either needs to be a dark tone or a wood tone, I think. How awful would it be if the dining room was carpet as well? Okay, I know it's kind of awful, but like, hear me out. I feel like it works. Also, what if I put a fan in here as well? Or just, this is not the ceiling decor that I was looking for. This is wrong. Ah, here we go. Either, whether it's like in here above in the dining room or something, or on the outside on the porch. I feel like fans on porches are pretty common in America. Which you guys can correct me if I am mistaken, but it's not very common here. But I do think in America it's a bit more common. I don't like this fan too much, but it might have to work. I don't really want to use any of the ones from packs or whatnot, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep that one, honestly. And just to remind myself that maybe I want that, I'm gonna put just a placeholding fan in there. But back to the flooring situation. I have like this scuffed looking one from Horse Ranch, but I don't know if that's what I want. I could also use like this parquet flooring. I think that's what it's called, yeah. But I think that looks too fancy for this house. What's this one? This one's just like a darker wood. I kind of like all the different knots in this one. Maybe I'm kind of just debating what color I want the floor to be. I don't know if I want it to be dark or not. Ooh, something about this feels like it could work. Oops. Sorry, just zoomed the camera out far too much. Yeah, it kind of looks like there's like water damage in between the floorboards, even though I don't think that's what it is. I think it's supposed to be some kind of like wood grain, but to me it looks like water damage. So I actually might keep that. And then I'll use some of the Strangerville rugs to make it look even more damaged. But I think for now that could work. And then for the bathroom, in terms of tile, my options could be this one, or this really mucked up one, or the Strangerville one. I feel like using the Strangerville one only makes sense. Oh, I could also put it in the kitchen as well. I kind of like the idea of that, but maybe only on a portion? I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of dividing up the floor plan in a weird way, but maybe I'll just pop it down as some food for thought. And then for the wall, like I said, there's a lot of wood paneling and wallpaper, so I think I'm going to try a couple of those. The first one I'm thinking of is the base game wallpaper. This one here, it's brutal, but it might be perfect. So I could do this one. Yeah, because also like the floorboards look really scuffed and the wallpaper's super dated. Or alternatively, I could use like a cottage living one, but these ones look too brand new and pretty, I think, so those are probably a no. Maybe this cats and dogs one, but I think this paneling looks a bit too pristine again. I could also use like this gingham one, but I think that's probably too cutesy. These patterns are definitely too cutesy for what I'm going for. This one could maybe work. I don't think I love it, but it could work. Or there's like, of course, the standard one from City Living, but that one's just like a solid color, and I think I'd prefer something with a pattern. Alternatively, I go the paneling route, which I could use some of these from Cats and Dogs. Could use like this brown one. None of these are quite the right like orangey color, which is the issue I had with my 70s house that I posted a little bit ago, I mean, this horse ranch one could be okay, but it doesn't look like, I can't think of the word, not laminated, oh, I totally can't think of the word right now that I'm trying to think of, but when it's also not veneer, because isn't that teeth? It's the one where the wood is like fake. It's like paper wood texture. If you guys know what I'm talking about, please try and type it in the comments below, because that's gonna drive me crazy. But alternatively, I could use this not city living, island living one, but this one looks like too much like real wood. I don't have the one that looks fake, which is really what I want. Maybe the seasons one, but I don't think so. Honestly, I think my best option right now, oh, actually, that's not bad. Ooh, actually, I think this base game one could be really good. Okay, I think I'm gonna try this because it looks really worn on the tops and stuff. Maybe I can use that in there. And then maybe for the bedroom, I could use the wallpaper, the base game wallpaper that I had, which is here. Yeah, I could do like that for the bedroom. I'm thinking like old tile in the kitchen would be perfect, but I'll do it in both of those. For the bathroom, I could do the stone, but I don't think that's what I want. I could do like the tile that I always use when I want an older looking bathroom, which would be this one. And honestly, it's not bad. I don't have any reference pictures of a bathroom up right now, so maybe I need to do that to really see what could work. But I think alternatively this could work kind of nicely. I don't think in blue. I don't think that works too well. Or could it just be fully tiled? Maybe this is in the kitchen. Yeah, I also don't have any kitchen ones up right now, so if I did it like that. Okay, I kind of like the kitchen with this floor instead of the wood. Maybe I could put the wood in there if that's not going to be a bedroom, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and replace all the doors and stuff now so it looks less crazy in here. Okay, also let this be a reminder to drink some water if you haven't already. I just took a quick water break, so I'm reminding all of you to do the same. So I could use these doors from Strangerville, but I think that these are too pristine looking, but maybe they're okay. I do like the shape of them. Ooh, or I could use these high school years doors. High school years door? You know what I mean. Anyways, so I could use those, or ooh, or these base game ones could actually be quite nice. Yeah, I think, ooh, wait a minute. Or I could try this get together one, which I actually really like. I really like the textures and detailing on it, so I think I'll go with that. Then I can put one there. And then I don't know if I have one to the kitchen. And then there's an archway to the dining room, or how I want to go about this, but maybe let's just try and find an archway and then go from there. Oh, I really want to use these ones, but again, I don't know if they're like too much for what this house is, but I feel like it would kind of match some of the elements on the outside and bring them to the inside. But yeah, I just don't know if they're too much, because alternatively I could just use this simple one, but what? I think I'm gonna go with this one for now, actually, because I don't know, it's speaking to me. And yeah, I don't know if I should do like a double archway like this. Maybe honestly, it's just off of the kitchen and not the living room, and then that gives us a bit more like couch space. I also think maybe I'll move it over one just to give us a bit more room, and then I will put another door right there for the bathroom. Or should it be only one archway is fancy? Honestly, I think it's fine. But if I wanted to kind of make it feel a bit more cohesive, I guess I could use the Strangerville doors, because they are like a direct color match. But I like these ones. Okay, I'm gonna go with that, and I can always change it later if I decide that's what's better. But for the entranceway, there's not too much I'm looking at for the entranceway right now, so honestly, I kind of just want to move on to the living room, which is a little bit crazy because I usually always go in order. I'll usually go like entranceway, then kitchen or living room, then dining room, and then usually a bathroom, and then I do the bedrooms last, because by that point I've usually figured out the storyline I want and can implement that. But I just kind of feel excited about starting the living room, so I think I'm gonna do that. Also, I'm switching out the carpet to this dark brown because I feel like the light brown, it's just too much going on. I say that, and then I'm tempted to put green. Oh, the green in the living room is putrid, but like in such a good way for what I want. Shoot, I don't know, maybe we'll play around with that. But I think first things first, I would like a fireplace to go off of this one that I have. So I'm actually going to put this all the way up as like a platform, and then that way when you go in half up half down mode, like the wall will still be there, which I enjoy, and then I can put some cool wall decor there and it won't look like it's floating. I feel like this cats and dogs one could be pretty perfect, or this one. Also, originally I was going to make this a starter home, I think. I can't remember what I said when I first started this, but that is no more. This is, I'm just building what I want to build at this point. So I could do that, or I feel like this one looks really dated and could work. The gray wouldn't be awful. Okay, let's put the brown carpet back just for now. I don't know if I want the stone or this one. I think maybe I'll go with the stone one. And then in terms of couches, I don't have a picture up that shows like the couches or anything, but I think I just want something that's very worn. So I feel like this flea market one from City Living could work, or this patched up one could work, but I think it's too disheveled. I more just want a dated look rather than a ratty look. Ooh, this one could be kind of perfect, I think. Maybe this one. None of those are like love seats though. I don't think there's too many great love seats for what I'm going for. Maybe like, okay, that's 3 tiles again. Yeah, none of these are like 2-seaters. Oh, maybe this one actually could work really well. This one's from Cats and Dogs, Desert Lux, and City Living. I think this one right off the bat, I think is a no. These two definitely have potential. That one in brown could be really disgusting, but good. This one, I feel like this pattern is pretty good, but maybe looks too plush and nice. Yeah, maybe let's go with this one, and I can put pillows on it if I want. And then a really, ooh, I feel like that could be good. Just a really, I guess I can't get anything too obnoxious. I was gonna say an obnoxious pattern, but any kind of dated pattern would be fine. I feel like these two go pretty well together. I could do something like this, and then maybe the couch is just like here, slightly askew. Yeah, and then maybe if I put the fireplace there, I could put a little table here. It doesn't have to be this one. This is just sample furniture, and then you can put the TV on top of it. I really kind of want to try to recreate the photo that I'm looking at, in which case this fireplace would need to move. Maybe it moves to like there. If with the photo I'm looking at, the TV is here, then there's like a built-in here, some pictures above it, and then off of that is a doorway. So I don't know if maybe well, I could still do all of that just with the fireplace here, and then maybe all that wall decor I'm seeing will go here, because I just feel like some things I'm gonna have to tweak, obviously, because photos don't tend to translate well in The Sims, but I think all the furniture being slightly on an angle could work well, and I know that might bug several people. If I saw this in real life, I would scream, but I think for the storytelling aspect, I'm just gonna have to roll with it. I wonder if I should just put the couch all the way back there. Yeah, maybe it'll just fill up that corner a bit. And I'll just do this like that. Okay, I need some kind of console. I'm thinking something like low-lying and wooden would be really good. Possibly this cats and dogs one, but it's not quite as beat up as I would like it to be. It's almost like I need to take these cabinets and put them on the bottom, but I can't do that with the horse ranch ones. Can I do it with these ones? I could, but I don't know if these are the right vibe, because what would be my other option? Those have curtains, which I don't think I want. Yeah, no. Okay, let's look at these again. Honestly, something with the tablecloth feels pretty dated to me, but I won't use that. I could alternatively use this one with like all the linen baskets on it and stuff. I feel like the TV on an angle is pretty much a necessity. I'm gonna try it like this. Maybe if I try this wood tone, but I don't know, maybe this would be better. I'm gonna try and put that like shelving unit thing here. I'm wondering if I could make it with some wall decor items we have. I'm thinking it's got like a whole bunch of different like dolls in it and stuff, but maybe if I took this, this is from, what is this, Get Together, and I'm thinking if I like put it into the wall, I could clutter it up with my own stuff, but I'm not sure. I just kind of want a very old looking built-in, which I'm not sure I can do with the shelves we have. I could certainly try it, but I'm not sure it's going to be ideal. I feel like that kind of is a similar vibe. I feel like what color of this has to change, maybe to that. Something about this feels pretty similar, except it's not dolls, it's like gardening supplies and tools. So maybe that's not perfect. Yeah, I don't know if I should just clutter these up or make something myself. Let's take a look at the shelves that we have, or actually just going into the miscellaneous. Sometimes we can find good things in there. Oh, this could possibly work very well somewhere. Maybe this could work in the entranceway. Yeah, honestly, I feel like that's kind of good. Okay, nothing is speaking to me in terms of like shelving units. So I'm gonna take a look at these ones. I could put this like old hutch from cottage living, but I don't think that's what I want. There's a towel rack. Oh, there is this one from high school years, which isn't too far off. I mean, it's definitely a bit shorter, but that's maybe okay. Maybe I could stack two of them, because I also am working on the medium wall height, so things are bound to be shorter than they normally would be. But maybe if I stacked them, I don't think it's the worst thing stacked, but I think maybe I prefer to just clutter up the top of it, because I don't think there'd be like a custom cabinet that fits perfectly into the house. And I do like the darker wood, so I think I just want to make this darker wood. I don't think I actually like that as the console table, so I think I'm gonna switch it. There's this cottage living one, which could work. There's this base game one, which could also work. That's from Jungle Adventure. I don't know, something about these just isn't quite what I had in mind. Oh, maybe this horse ranch one actually is kind of perfect. Yeah, let's try this. And maybe this color here. And I want, actually, I think that's not even the TV that I want. I think the one I want is gonna have the antennas. And then I can tilt it like this. Okay. I think I like this setup here. I don't know about the coffee table or a rug. Well, I feel like water damage is a necessity, just like absolutely everywhere, so I think I'll just throw that right in the middle. And then I could also put some scrapes on the floor and stuff, maybe as if they had, like, these are technically supposed to be werewolf marks, but maybe they were moving around the furniture and it scraped the floor or something. Okay. Could I put this big sofa here? The little sofa here? No. Like, I could do it like this, but then I'm just wondering what I do with the rest of this area over here. Which is why I just think I should put the couch over here, but it's kind of odd to do that, but I don't know. The whole house is odd, you know, so maybe it's okay. And then if I were to use a rug, I would probably use this werewolves one just because of how destroyed it is. I could use this green swatch. It does tie in the green from that chair there. Or I just use like a plain rug like that. Or a rolled one. Maybe I actually size this up and rotate it. It's probably far too large, but I could do that, but I kind of like it just being the carpet. And then I'll just need to clutter these up a whole bunch. I think I'm gonna look for some pictures. I want ones that look really old, so I'm thinking like this one or one of these if I size them down, or even these ones from Paranormal could possibly work. Like this, or is there other ones that could maybe work? Any of these realistically, or all of this stuff could be nice, but maybe I'll put that in a different room. I think the portraits are essential. This one can go somewhere else. I'm feeling like this one works. And maybe like this one. And I definitely think using the tool mod, I'm gonna want to just tilt them ever so slightly. I can do this one like -3. Yeah, I think I like that. I think that looks good. I could also include like one of these much older looking ones. That's kind of nice. And then also there's like a little shelf right here above the TV in the reference photo that I'm looking at. Something like here. It's got a cute little doily on it, but I don't have that. So maybe if I just go for a slightly more fancy looking one, that could be okay. Either that one or where's the other one I like to use? It's not that, this one. Yeah, I think I like this better. Looks a bit more dated. And then I can clutter that up a bunch. Okay. I think my vision is starting to come along. Oh, I need to paint the ceilings as well, but I definitely think the vision is starting to get to where I had kind of imagined it to. It's really just going to be a matter of like cluttering everything up and just focusing on the tiny little details. So yeah, I'm gonna put like a water or blood stain. Who even knows what that is? But we're just gonna put that up on the wall. And then I also think I'll take some of the werewolf stuff, this like wall thing, and just make it look scuffed. I feel like maybe a lamp up here could be nice. Also, that's clipping into the wall, so I should fix that. I don't know which lamp though. That's definitely actually this one might not be bad. Oh, it doesn't want to clip to the top of it. Maybe like this one, maybe? Or this one actually could work well. Let me try this. I feel like it would be off to the side there. Put it in a darker color. And get rid of this one. I also think this would probably be very dim. Oops. Okay. Then maybe just up here I'll put, ooh, that could be fun to have. Just some books maybe. Maybe one of the people who is living here has actually gone missing, hence this file folder here, and the person who lived with them, I don't know what the relationship is right now, but maybe they're trying to find them. A storyline like that could kind of work. Okay, I definitely need a lot of those little photos that are just propped up. I really wish we had more than just like fruit though, because like, what is that? Why don't we just have a simple picture frame of like Sims like this, but in picture frame form, like standing picture frame form? I feel like that would be so helpful, but alas, we do not have that, which kind of sucks. Okay, I'm gonna try and just mess around with these picture frames a little bit. let's like imagine that these are not fruits and are in fact people. And then all will be well. I'm gonna put this one here actually and kind of merge these in. I really want this stack of games to go up top here. What else could I put in here? I don't think any plates or anything. I think I should put a light switch right here. I like that frame. I think that's gonna look really cool once it's like fully decorated and stuff. So think that this cow skull right there would be a perfect addition. What other things? I don't think I want that there. Okay, I actually think I'm gonna go ahead and take a break, and which will be 1 second for you guys, and then I will come back with a fresh mind, fresh eyes, and a fresh voice. So 1 second for you guys, and who knows how long for me. Okay, so it's been about like a week or two since I last posted that video, and I've come back into my save, and my sim is now bald and grilling in a pan. Don't know what's happening. What is she even cooking? Oh, actually that sounds kind of good. Oh, okay. Okay, well, she stares at the food instead of eating it. We're actually just gonna go back inside and continue where we left off, which I believe, if I'm looking at it correctly, was the living room. So I'm gonna try my best and remember what I was looking at, because I actually can't find the reference photo again, which kind of sucks, but I will do my best with what I've got. I just know that this was like really cluttered, and I think I got the main portion of it done. Like this frame right here is very accurate to what I was looking at, if I'm remembering correctly. And yeah, so I think next we need to clutter up this. And also, I did just see a picture of a stand-up computer with like a whole bunch of pictures. Not a stand-up computer, that's my fault. A stand-up piano. But yeah, so I think that could work pretty well. Maybe we could use this like what even growing together one. I kind of like the stickers on it because it definitely looks a bit more worn, but also, ooh, actually the horse ranch one is like too perfect not to use it. So it looks more like an organ than a piano to me, but I guess it doesn't have the little whatever, the pipes coming out the top, if that's what they're called. Also, my apologies if you hear lots of cars. It's like peak traffic hour, and my room faces right onto like the road, so my apologies if you hear any of that. So yeah, I think maybe something like this could work. We actually have a lot of darker wood tones, so maybe I'll use this one instead. But honestly, I feel like part of the, I guess, charm of these homes is that they have like mismatched wood. So maybe we could just do that. Then I kind of want like a dingy lamp. I'm thinking the one from Werewolves could work pretty well. Ooh, or honestly this one. Wait, did I already use that lamp though? Because I feel like I did. Oh, I didn't, surprisingly. I could also put it behind that chair, but I kind of like it over here. This, I like the concept of it, but I don't know if in execution it's my favorite thing. Maybe I'll move it into like the dining room or the kitchen and something instead. And then for here we could kind of make our own sort of gallery wall. I'm just kind of gonna pull out some things. I'm in the wall decor area right now, but maybe I can switch into like the paintings and stuff, but I thought maybe this could be a nice little change from what I've have going on the walls. I could use this, but the only issue with this, I guess it's not an issue to most, but like in live mode it actually moves, which maybe is a bit more high tech than I want it to be. So I think maybe I won't use that actually. I wonder about using like this cork board. Chances are I've referenced Ethel Cain in this video already, but if I have not, they are a musician who like has a whole concept album based on like kind of the Southern Gothic aesthetic, and part of it is like the milk carton kids, which is like these missing kids where the ads were posted on the side of milk cartons, and so that's kind of what this is reminding me of. I know this is technically supposed to be like jobs and services kind of thing, and then you take a phone number, but to me it's like a missing persons sign, so maybe I'll keep that up. Honestly, I put these like temporarily on the wall, but I feel like they actually kind of work. I feel like I just need to rotate them all a little bit and then we'll be probably good. So maybe let's just make everything slightly askew. The only one that's kind of feels out of place is oh, I don't know what just happened. Can I not rotate this one? Oh, you can. Yeah, the only one, this one feels pretty out of place. Oh, but if I do it like that, that's not bad. Also, I don't know if the diploma makes sense, but I actually kind of like the silver more there. Maybe this is too like public area kind of. So maybe it should just be like this. If it's like this though, your Sims for sure cannot get through there. If I do it like this, could they? Or do I have to? Maybe I do it like this. It can definitely be a more cramped living room. Also, in terms of like plants and stuff, I'm really not sure how cluttered I want it to be. So that's something I definitely need to consider. Maybe something like this would work better instead of like this. And this might also be like too, decadent is not the word, too, I don't know, I just don't think it's quite the right vibe. I could use these. I'm gonna put these in like the bedroom or something. I do want a smaller object or picture frame over there. I could also, these would be really good to use probably, but I kind of like making my own little gallery wall. I feel like it fits a little bit better. I could put in this picture, which is from City Living. Maybe I could do that. Oops. Maybe something like this isn't so bad. I'm gonna give it all like the brown wood tones. That one's a bit more red. I'm not loving that one. I wonder if I should put some like posters behind it. I could put like one of these in here. If I sized it up. I think I might need to do some like shuffling around, so I'll move this up a little bit, maybe that to the side. And then this one definitely needs to be rotated. I'm thinking maybe by like 3. This one can also be 3, but in the other direction. This one, maybe I'll do it by like 1. Actually, let's do 2. But not that way. I want to put it the other way. So now I'm gonna do, now I'm gonna do it by 4. There we go. That one's probably fine. Do I like it better? Ooh, maybe I like it better without that. And then we'll just, maybe I'll merge it into the wall ever so slightly. Oh, you can actually see that through the wall. And then your Sims will have a greater chance of walking through here. Actually, I guess I could just like quickly play test that. Let's see. Okay, so it does work. So that is very good to know. Okay. maybe let's try and figure out some plants. I'm thinking some cacti could be pretty fitting, or I think we have one that's like a bundle of sticks or something. I feel like maybe that one could work. Oh, here's the cacti. I don't really like that it has the flower though. That doesn't seem like quite the vibe to me. Yeah. Ooh, maybe this actually. These kind of look like fake flowers, which I feel like could work. Maybe like, ooh, I kind of enjoyed that. I don't want there to be too many plants because again, I'm kind of trying to go for a bit more of like a worn down feel, and I feel like plants bring too much life to a room, like in a way that I'm not looking for right now. Maybe I could put those down there. I also think I want like a tall plant for behind the couch. I feel like a palm could work really well actually. I feel like that's very much what I'm thinking of. Now your Sims heads might actually clip into this. Maybe I could actually do it like that instead, but I just, ooh, actually that's kind of perfect. It's gonna clip out the wall a little bit, but with this plant, like, it's just how it goes. Or I could do this one, which looks a lot more dead. Oh, actually, maybe I'll put this plant in a different room, like maybe the kitchen or something, because I feel like it's too bright for the color scheme I have going right now. Yeah. And like I said, I want to try and keep it that like rundown, more darker aesthetic. Maybe we could put one of these little curtains from Werewolves, kind of in like this swatch with the little gingham. That could be really cute. And I guess let's kind of focus on getting some clutter on this shelf here. I feel like something that would be so perfect for this build would be the basement treasures kit. Because there's one specific shelf that looks like it's kind of broken down, and I feel like that would just fit so perfect. I'm gonna put some of these like crates in here maybe. Actually, maybe those could be like a kitchen item, so I'll put that over there. Maybe I could put one of these, a couple of these woven baskets over here. Change up the colors. What else? I was looking for, ooh, actually this could work really well. A little hack, if you ever want to get things to snap to a surface or something, if you have the Dream Home Decorator game pack, if you go into shelves and you take this one right here, pretty much anything will snap to this cube, unlike some of these shelves, which, I mean, for this it might work. Yeah, but you see how this isn't snapping to the shelf? If you instead take the Dream Home Decorator shelf and look, it just snaps perfectly to the top of it, or the middle of it, honestly. And so this is kind of what I use when I want things to be at a certain height, but there's no slot selected, so I'm just merge it in like that. And I think that looks quite good. Maybe I'll put a little urn or something over there, because I feel like that could really look good. But yeah, that's a little building hack in case you needed it. So I'm gonna go into sculptures now and see if I can find like an urn or something to put beside these books here. Ooh, I feel like maybe this like pirate ship could work. I don't know why, but I feel like it might. But definitely sized down, I think, because this seems like a little bit much. It could just be like a tiny little mannequin. Maybe something like this. Okay. This might work as well. Maybe that could actually go up here instead. Almost like a bookend, but the books aren't being propped up by it. Kind of like that. Maybe I could put a little urn on this side table instead. This is definitely a lot larger than what I was envisioning would go here. Maybe I could do something, a little trio here. Something like that. Maybe if I don't find an urn, the chicken could work. I just never remember what category things are in, but I thought that the little urns are in this category, but perhaps I was wrong. Another thing I think could work would be those like message in a bottle kind of things, which yet again I thought were here but actually are not. Maybe they're in this clutter section. Excuse me. Perhaps. Ooh, I feel like these tomes actually could work pretty well. I feel like those are kind of cute, but maybe on top of the bookshelf, or not the bookshelf, the piano could work. Okay, but I really want like the message in the bottle, or the, ooh, maybe a pair of glasses could work. I honestly could just put more books there, but, or like dog treats might be kind of odd actually. Maybe a study stack, or I definitely think it'd be nice to have some like loose papers scattered on the ground. I definitely think a dirty mug. And what else? Is the rest of it in like miscellaneous? I really don't know where those decorations are that I'm looking for. Oh yeah, actually I think they're in here. Okay, let's scroll down. I'm also wondering if like a mounted fish or something could work. Ooh, I think this would look really good, like off in the corner there. I could even put a plant in it. Oh, that's literally just a full train. That looks really cool actually. I definitely want to do some kind of like railway sort of thing, not, or like Wild West town. That's been on my wish list to do for a while, and I started building one even before Horse Ranch came out, and then it came out and I kind of lost sight of it, but I could totally do it now. I'm also gonna put this like abandoned wagon carriage thing here because I feel like that looks pretty cool. I also think maybe like this broken wheel could look really cool propped against the wall. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the tool mod again, and I'm going to rotate it. I think I need it to be in the negatives, like -10. Oops, I was wrong. Let's go with 20. Okay. I do enjoy that. I think that looks pretty cool. But I lost the plot on what I was actually doing. I think I was trying to find an urn or something. But yeah, I don't know if like a mounted fish could look good in here. Ooh, maybe the tilapia actually. Ooh, right above the archway is kind of good. That reminds me of like in my cottage, or like my former cottage, because we don't have it anymore. We used to have all of these like taxidermed fish because my papa was like a big fisher, and that's kind of what that reminds me of, because they would always be above the archways, which is kind of, they definitely creeped me out as a kid because they were not friendly looking fish. But yeah, maybe I'll also put this keepsake box over here in like that color. And do I want this like fossilized hand, or is that kind of weird? Maybe if I do something like this. Okay. I really want to be like intentional about the clutter that I'm putting. I don't want it to be like I'm just putting something to put something, if that makes any sort of sense. I just want it to feel very like, I want it to be sparse yet cluttered. And I know those are both contradictory things, but in my head it makes sense. So I'm just gonna go with it. Hopefully you will understand what I mean. But yeah, I feel like these could also work pretty well in here somewhere. Okay, here is the urn I was looking for. I totally could have just searched it, but alas, I did not. Oh, this should also go somewhere. I was also thinking maybe these like antique teapots and stuff could work. Oh, I'd also love to put like a TV remote in here. But while I'm in this section, okay, this is what I was looking for, the encased scrolls. Oh, maybe I could put that up there actually. Maybe if I took one of like the sugar skulls. I guess we have this one, but I kind of want one in like white. Ooh, or honestly like this is exactly what I wanted. And I feel like I should put those on the mantle. So again, I'm going to use this little trick here. It's kind of hard on this side to see if I have it at the right height though. So I'm just going to do it as a bit of trial and error. Or honest, oopsies. And I'm also just going to put the slots so they're like used up there because I don't want anything to snap to it. So since I can't actually see like if that's at the right height or whatnot, I'm just gonna use the Ctrl 9 and bring it up that way. And I think it actually rests pretty perfectly, so the shelf isn't even necessary. I'm gonna go ahead and put like this study stack in here though, like way back there. And then I'll like merge this book in like this and delete those and delete those. Okay. I definitely like how this is looking. I'm gonna change some of the colors over here so it looks a bit more drab. This I want to be a dirty mug, and then I'll just kind of bring it in like that. And I think the last kind of thing I want for this room is just like paper clutter, which I think I could maybe find if I go into the trash can. And I have all of like this, which is trash from werewolves. So honestly, maybe that could work. I was thinking the Strangerville scraps, but honestly, this works just fine. And I do think that some of this like blocks the pathway for your Sims, so I don't want to do too much, but maybe just like a little bit here and there would be fine. And yeah, in terms of like these, I don't know where these are gonna go, but so was this gonna be a 2-bedroom house? I can't remember what I decided this was gonna be. Maybe this should be like some kind of cellar, like a wine room or something, or I guess nectar if we want to put it in Sims terms. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that that is the living room complete, and maybe we can move on to the bathroom and get that over with, and then we can do our entryway and kitchen, then bedroom, and whatever that last room is gonna be. So for the bathroom, I think what a toilet that will work perfectly is the one from Vampires, but I don't have that pack, so I'm gonna go with like this antique toilet with like the wooden seat. And then in terms of sink, I'm feeling like this one could work pretty well, which is from Horse Ranch. Maybe in that kind of color, or something like that one's maybe not quite the right vibe. Something more like this. Yeah, actually I think maybe like this is a bit more on theme for what I want. The get together one isn't too bad. I do like the gray of this one though. Oops. I'm gonna go ahead and try out this one. This is the only bathroom and I have to include a shower, so I'm going to move the door frame over here and then we can slot in a shower right there. And then the sink, I'll do like this, and the toilet can maybe go there. And then the shower can go here. I could possibly use this one, but then I feel like that doesn't really match the vibe of those. Honestly, this is exactly what I want. But can your Sims get into that if the toilet's right here? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe if I do it like that so it's against the window, and then I can merge that in there, and that should be completely functional. I think I'll go ahead and use this green swatch there. And I definitely want a mirror. I kind of feel like one of these could work well, like the more medicine cabinet style ones. Oh, but maybe something like this. Oh, but the lighting's super weird on that one. Oh, this one's too perfect to pass up, not patch up. I was looking at all the little scuffs on it and then slipped up my words. I feel like in gray could be really good. I'm honestly gonna raise it up one because it's kind of merging in with the sink. Okay, yeah, I do enjoy that. I am going to rotate it, of course, because I feel like anything that's hanging on this wall has to be slightly askew in this build. Okay, I do enjoy that. And then let's just put a whole bunch of clutter items. I feel like a little spray bottle, a little lipstick would totally be perfect, and like little perfume. I actually think this spray bottle should be like on the floor, along with a plunger. Oh, I also was going to put a remote in the living room, which I will do now before I forget. I'm gonna put it right in this slot here. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna take that off the back. What other things could go in here? I feel like some kind of like suggestion of a bottle could be cool. Because I do want it to feel a bit dirty and stuff. This is like one of the urns that happens when you actually like place, or when a sim actually like dies. That's the one that spawns. So I don't want to place that in case there's like an accidental ghost just looming about, because I wouldn't want to do that to the Sims that live here, even though I feel like they would honestly like get along with the ghosts. It's kind of the vibe that they give me. I want to like use this bread. I'm gonna put that in there. I also feel like a wooden sculpture. Oh, what the heck happened here? What? That's not swans though. The thing is, that's not the swans. Okay, I'm really not sure what's happening with these sculptures, so I guess it's a no for those. Maybe I should actually put some of these like cups and stuff in here. I feel like that's kind of fitting. Sorry, I feel like I'm jumping around a lot. My brain is just kind of going wherever and is not really considering the process, so I do apologize if it's been kind of confusing to follow, but I will try my best to stay on track. Okay, I feel like chapstick would work really well. Oh, definitely there should be some like mouse traps just lying around. I should also put like a straight up mouse hole in here, because I feel like that would be pretty accurate. I'm just gonna take a sip of water quickly, so a reminder to you guys, if you haven't yet, sip some water and stay hydrated. Okay, water has been sipped, and now we shall continue. So, would a mounted fish in the bathroom work? I think the answer is yes. So we're gonna go ahead and use that. And oh, I totally see these metals working here. Okay, I definitely need more of like the straight up bathroom items. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, like I said, brain's going a mile a minute. Okay. There's also like a random stool here. There is so much hidden in this menu. Oh, I feel like maybe a bucket. Maybe there's like a leak or something that happens. Which reminds me, honestly, I'm gonna put some like floor stains down in here. Because I mean, I feel like it's a necessity at this point. Maybe if it was like under the window, that would look more like it's trying to catch a leak. I could even shrink this one down a bit more. I was gonna try and change the color, but apparently I cannot. There could also just be like some mud and stuff from it. Oh, here's the Strangerville papers. That's what I was looking for, but honestly I don't think we need it now. The mirror's there. Okay. I could put like the toothbrush and stuff in here, but honestly I feel like it doesn't, you know, suit the vibe of this, so I might go for like one of those individual toothbrushes, if I can find them, that is. Oh, here we go. Yeah, just like one of these, because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like the ones that we have don't totally work for what I'm going for. Sorry, that took me far too long to get out as a sentence. Also, hopefully I'm talking like quietly and peacefully enough for you guys to be able to like sleep to these. It's always hard when I take breaks, because then I come back and I feel like either I'm too quiet because I'm overcompensating, or I'm too loud because it's like a new day and I feel ready to like yap. But I'm trying to like keep my voice pretty calm and stable and not have any too like random laughs or loud points or whatnot, because I want these to be as peaceful as possible for you guys. So yeah, if they're not, if you ever feel like I'm talking too loud or you need me to talk quieter, please feel free to let me know. I will never take offense, because I am honored when you guys use these to sleep, and you know, I want to make something that's going to work for you guys. So that is my spiel. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call this bathroom quits. Oh, actually I'm not, because I forgot to put toilet paper. Let me just add that in. Okay, now the bathroom is done. I'm not even putting a floor mat or anything. I feel like they don't need it. Actually, I feel like... Wait a minute. Didn't I just put something here? Oh, I had the bucket. Right, and then I got rid of the bucket. Goodness. Oh, I hate when I say like, okay, I'm gonna call this done, and then I like stay on it for 5,000 more hours. Obviously I'm exaggerating there, but you get my point, because I realized that I actually forgot to add curtains, which are maybe pretty important for a bathroom. Okay, we'll do it like that. I don't think we need it there. I think that's fine. Ooh, actually I think a sconce would look pretty nice as well, or like some overhead hanging light, something like I've been really big into this light recently. It just looks very old. And so honestly, I feel like that could work. I'm just gonna like dim it. But I do really like that lamp or ceiling light. And then for in the bathroom, we could do like a single bulb, or I was more thinking something like maybe this. But maybe a sconce would work better, actually. I could use this little lantern from Horse Ranch, but maybe that's not quite the right vibe. Let's do like this single sconce here, and we'll just take down the brightness. Yeah, okay, bathroom done. Now, I'm calling it. We're gonna move on to the entranceway. Okay, so for the entranceway, maybe we could put some of the barrels in here instead. I guess the doors there. There's honestly not much we can put in here aside from some like wall decor, so maybe I'll actually put the fish in here amongst other wall items. Maybe a sconce in the entranceway could be nice, like this. and like a random fish. I feel like I need two other things here to kind of make it feel complete. So I will need a decoration. I could do like a little mirror in the front, maybe some like slanted family pictures could work, but those ones you have to put the photos in yourself. I wonder if I could find some like old, let's actually go on the gallery and see if we can find some old looking photos. Let's put like literally old photos and see what comes up. Ooh, this looks pretty good actually. Ooh, this one's got lots of options. Okay, it's by pp.1 if you want it. So I'm gonna actually, oops, that was the wrong thing, but maybe I'm gonna use some of these and put them, I'll put it in the backyard here. Oh, that nearly broke my game. Okay, actually this just takes all the paintings we have and turns them into like paintings. But honestly, I don't mind that. I feel like maybe this one's speaking to me. Ooh, those are like old vampires, I think. I feel like that's definitely speaking to me. And then maybe one other one that's, I could make like tiny. Oh, or already comes tiny. Maybe let's say this one. And then of course I will be rotating these. I also feel like maybe I could, oh, this one stands? Oh, that's cool. I actually didn't know that. That's only if I wanted to, but maybe I'll shrink the fish one. And I'll do it something like this. And now, you know the drill. We're just gonna rotate them a bunch. Let's do this one like maybe by 2. And this one will rotate by like 3. Perfect. Perfect. Let's put this in this color scheme instead. I don't know if maybe that looks too fancy. I honestly don't want to have like anything here because then I don't have to clutter it. Maybe I'll just put the barrels and maybe some kind of plant. Maybe say like this one maybe. I also wonder if I should put like a rug in the front entrance. I feel like maybe just like newspapers could work. Maybe just more like browned ones could be good. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then maybe we will move on. I'm actually just gonna do another small room first, so I'm just gonna do the dining room. I do really like this fan idea, but then I can't exactly use the lamp. Well, maybe if I do it like this, if I shrink down the fan, then it kind of looks like the ceiling light is in the fan, which honestly is perfect. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna shrink. Oops, that is not what I wanted to shrink. Okay, then this is totally going in here, but maybe in just this brown swatch. Yeah, I don't think this gallery wall thing is working for me by any means. It's kind of sad that this has like 0 light in it. It's almost like I should have put the dining room over here. Okay. I know this was not the table and chairs I wanted though, or was it? No, I'm pretty sure that was like placeholder. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and find some different furniture instead. I feel like either that table or maybe like a tableclothed one. No, I feel like that's not what I want actually. I feel like this one, ooh, or this one actually could be a, yeah, this one looks like it's a little bit dinged up and everything. So I'm gonna do it in gray. And then in terms of chairs, I could do like, you know, this kind of chair, but that's not quite what I want. I think this and maybe like this could work well. So this chair here is from Horse Ranch, which I'll put in, maybe I'll just leave it in its default swatch actually. And this one is from Cats and Dogs, which I think I will put in this brown color. Maybe I could do, oh, my game is lagging. I'm gonna go ahead and save. That is a reminder to myself to save because I don't want to lose all my progress yet again. So it's taking a long time to save. And yeah, I definitely think I want these to be slightly askew. But yeah, I'm gonna rotate it because I feel like that works pretty well. And I'll definitely need some kind of centerpiece. I'm thinking this looks very ominous if I just have like one jar of candy. I feel like maybe I'd like to have like some like book thing here. And maybe the salt and pepper shaker. Ooh, a kettle. A kettle and like a mug could work really well. Take this little mug. Ooh, honestly, I like it just like that. It kind of looks like they're interviewing, which is kind of odd. Yeah, we'll do it like that. There could even be like some notes under here. And I wouldn't be opposed to there being like a pen over there. Also, this little setup here, I don't know why there's like a book and a pen in the bathroom, but like there's also bottles in the bathroom. So who even knows what goes on in that bathroom? I just thought it looked kind of cool. So I'm just gonna roll with it. I could put like a landline telephone. Maybe that could look kind of cool. I don't even know if your Sims can put like legit food on here, but honestly I never get my Sims to eat at the table. They always just eat on the couch and stuff, so if you want them to, they can. Okay, for a rug, maybe I could use this Cats and Dogs one. I feel like that looks pretty good. I'm almost tempted to not put anything on the walls because if you play in half up, half down, like you won't even see it. But maybe it does need something. I don't know. Maybe I could put... I almost wonder if I want to put like another bookshelf or something in here. I do feel like it's missing maybe something. Maybe like a little china hutch could work. Is that one too big? It is a little bit big. Maybe the Horse Ranch one could go in here. I kind of like that darker swatch. And then I'll just need to find some clutter to put in it. I almost wonder about putting like this box of stuff in here. Maybe if I shrink it down a bit. And I feel like a lantern or something could be kind of nice as well. And also maybe some more of these metals. I don't know why there's so many metals in this house, but I feel like I like that for the aesthetic. So maybe some like random pipes would work nicely in here. Maybe there's also like the electricity box in here. Even though I think we have one outside, but maybe there's one on the inside too. Okay, I like that. And then I'm gonna leave this wall blank. Or I could put one picture of like an older Sim. Maybe, I feel like this one's pretty good. And once again, we rotate it. Let's do 3. Perfect. Okay, I really enjoy that dining room actually. I think that looks super good. But now we'll go ahead and move on into the kitchen, which I've kind of been putting off because I haven't been able to find like a super good reference photo for it. So we're just gonna wing it. I think my biggest concern is what cabinet I want to use. Of course, I always want this base game one, and this actually could work really well. Or there's this one, but I feel like the marble makes it look too fancy. So my other thought is the horse ranch or the cottage living. I feel like this would definitely be nice. Or maybe this. I really just like how worn the wood looks on this one. But I don't know. Maybe this one. Maybe this one's too ranchy. Or I could do like that cabinet. I don't know if that's too light, but you know what? Let's just go with it, and I can always change it later if I need to. Ooh, the blue's honestly kind of cool. I've never used that swatch before, but I feel like that's kind of nice. Let's just get a general layout going for the kitchen, and like I said, we can always come back to it. I don't know if I'll put like a window seat in there. I might just put like the palm tree. I wonder, I think I put like the wash basin and everything outside, yeah, because I was maybe thinking I'd put some washer dryer in there, but I don't think so. Maybe we could just put the plant in there, maybe? I don't know. How do we feel about that? And then maybe with a chair in the corner and like a trash can on the edge here. I always want to use this get to work one because I really like that you can see the bag, but then I'm like, why am I should just use a base game one, you know? Like I always go through these stages or like thoughts in my mind where I'm like, it's just would make so much more sense to use a base game one because then more people have access to it. And it's like, should I really pick a DLC one just for that one tiny detail? And I always struggle with that. I don't know if anyone else does, but that's always kind of a thing. I did find one reference photo, which I was definitely lost by now, but it had like a whole bunch of cans on the stove, so I maybe want to try and replicate that. I think I'll put the stove here and the fridge here. And then maybe we'll do this older looking one, or should it be like a wood oven stove? I don't think so, because it's not like the house has electricity, so I could use this one, which I always use with rundown builds, but actually I think it's too good not to use. And then for fridge, maybe I could use this one, just from cottage living. But yet again, I'm more tempted to use this one. And I definitely will be using that. It's just, I love how like worn it looks. It's just such a good item. Though both of these are from City Living, by the way, and this is Cottage Living, in case I didn't mention that. And then in terms of sink, there is the Cottage Living one. I wonder if, like, part of me thinks the sink should be its own entity, kind of like this. And yeah, I'm pretty drawn to that. I think that's something I want to keep. I don't know if they have a pet, but maybe they have like a cat or something, and I could put some food bowls over here. Yeah, you know what? I've decided that whoever lives here does have a cat. I usually do it like this, so it's like food and water. But of course, you know, your pets don't need both. Apparently they only need food to live, which is kind of odd if you ask me, but that's how the Sims team made it. So I just put 2 for my peace of mind. I'm gonna put like a little pet bed in there. And honestly, okay, I know it'd be so gross to have a litter box in the kitchen, but part of me feels like it should be in here. But maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll just put it in front of the hutch instead, or maybe it can go in this back room when I move on to that. Okay. I do want to put like a little mat underneath the food bowl and stuff, which I typically tend to do. I also feel like, actually, maybe it looks better without the mat. It looks a bit more like randomly placed, which I kind of enjoy. And I'm definitely gonna want to put like a cat tree in here. And I'm kind of thinking like a big one. Maybe like over here. Should there be a whole room just dedicated to a cat? Maybe that back room will be a library. I don't know if I said that already, but I feel like that could work. Okay, I actually don't want that. I really wish this was just the bag and not the actual poop. But I guess you can't always have what you want. Okay, maybe in the kitchen I'll have some more like legit looking curtains. Oh, look at the light the kitchen gets. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm actually gonna manually raise them, I think. Because they're not snapping to where I want them to be. And then maybe I could put like one rocking chair in this little corner here, or like a stool. Maybe this with like a little stool. Can be in the kitchen. Maybe we'll just do it in like a beigey color. Honestly, I know I said I wasn't going to use that cactus from earlier, but now I'm kind of thinking about it. And I feel like maybe it could look cool. Also, a motorcycle just went past very loudly, so I do apologize for that. This might be slightly better in the fall when I'm back at like my school place. Or it might be worse because where I live, the landlord and their family lives above me and can be extremely loud. So hopefully that doesn't interfere with recording too much. But if it does, I might have to look into a new mic or something. But yeah, we're gonna raise this up. And maybe I'll just do this one. Okay, well actually it completely floats, so I'm gonna bring it down just like that. Okay, and I definitely think we need like a big rug in here, so honestly I'm gonna put that one in there and then this baby one in here. I think that'll work. Maybe I could even size this one up. Ooh, I'll size that one up and put it in the kitchen and leave this one where it was. Ooh, maybe we could put like bread in one of these bowls to make it look like that's the food that they've given them. I've never done that before, but I kind of love that. Another thing I'm thinking we could do is if we go ahead and take the bucket. I know we have a base game one that's supposed to have like water in it, which is not that one. Yeah, but if I could find that one, I could lower it. Oh, here we go. Could lower it into the bowl and make it look like there is water in it. Minus 0.3 maybe? Okay, never mind. 0.1. Elevate. 0.1. It's too big, so I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller and raise it up just a touch, 0.05 I think. Okay, the water actually goes on like kind of a slant, so maybe I'll just give them the water bucket as you know, the drink bucket, since it's not kind of working how I wanted it to. And I'll put the water one in here actually to make it look like it's collecting the drip more. And I'm also gonna go ahead and put, oh, that's not even the one I wanted. I'm gonna put that Strangerville like drip thing here. And then it'll look like that the water's actually coming from the wall. So you can't really see it, so I guess I'll put it in the green color. Even though that looks kind of rancid, but okay. I'm also gonna put this pendant light in here. Again, I'm just gonna make it dimmer. Okay, and so now I guess the next step is to clutter. I feel like this flower pot could work well. I want to put this radio in here, I think. What are other items that I might want in this room? Maybe, should I put like some nectar storage over here or something? Maybe I'll put that in the back room. The inconspicuous room that I have no clue what to do with. Okay. Oh, I feel like this is very much the vibe. Same with maybe this chicken. Oh, is there any other appliances I want? Like, do I want to put a microwave in here? Part of me does want to. Part of me does want to. I'm just gonna search up cans and see what comes up. Maybe in debug there would be some cans. I mean, there is that. There's a solo cup. I'll use that one. There's a whole bunch of like fruit and stuff, but I think that like all these spawns when you transfer it over the gallery, so I don't think I'll put that. Maybe some coffee beans. I feel like a coffee machine wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm gonna put like a little fire extinguisher over here. Okay, here's some of like the cans I was thinking. It's not quite what I wanted because they're more like food cans, but I think that it'll work for what I need. Also feel like a lamp would work pretty well. Can't forget to put the mousetrap in here. Maybe some nectar bottles would be perfect. Maybe something like this picture here could also work. What are these? High school workbooks. Oh, I feel like this bench could go like behind there or something. Maybe there's a little mirror above the sink again. Broken one? That one will probably go in the bedroom, honestly. Maybe this one will just go like this. Do I like it with the sticky notes, or should it be something a bit more like classy? I guess I kind of just want to use this one again, but I probably shouldn't. Also, I'm realizing this growing together one could be like perfect somewhere. Maybe in the bedroom. Yeah, maybe. Oh, here. This is a good mirror that we could use. Oops, I accidentally hit my mic. I'm very sorry if that was loud. Okay, I'm gonna begin the cluttering, and I'm using a lot of debug items for this cluttering. For some reason, I can't move the... Uh-oh. I perhaps have made a mistake because it seems I cannot delete this item for some reason. Maybe if I get my sim to come and do something with it. Can I put it in my inventory? Oh, okay, maybe I can. Let's see if that fixed the problem. Fingers crossed. Okay, yes, it did. So, take 2. We'll put the little pitcher, some coffee. I'm gonna put like a bowl on the stove. This pitcher can go here. Some nectar. A little recipe book. And then maybe I'll put like a can or 2. And some, this is bird feed, but I see it as cereal, so that's what I'm going to use it as. And I'm going to go ahead and put, I think, a coffee maker here. Yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'll move the nectar and this little pitcher here. And then for in this corner, I definitely want to put a lamp of some kind. I'll do a lamp and a speaker and some of these. Maybe also some like salt over here could be good. Maybe some oils. Oh, I also wanted to use this chicken with the eggs, but I don't know if I'm gonna have this space for it because I have to leave a counter blank. Maybe I could put it on top of the fridge. And we'll just rest it in the corner there. Even though if those are real eggs, you can't access them, but I think that's fine. Do I want to put any tile in the kitchen? Could put some like there. I don't mind it only being on the one side, I think. I think that's fine. I'm gonna use maybe these curtains over here. Just for, actually no, you know which ones would look better is the growing together ones. If I can find them, here we are. I feel like these ones are perfect. Yeah, I like that a lot. Although I am gonna raise it up to like there. Is there a darker swatch? Yeah, I want that. And then I think again, maybe we'll just find some like older sim portraits. I really like these sepia toned ones. I think I use this. I don't think I've used this one. See, yeah, I've used that, Maybe I'll just put this one here, rotate it yet again. I want it to be smaller though. I'm gonna rotate this one a lot, maybe by like 5. It almost looks like the chicken's looking at the photo. That's kind of funny. Oh, I like this one. This one looks like it's got its own like custom label kind of thing, which I enjoy. Alright, maybe we'll put some cabinets above here and then call it a day for the kitchen. I feel like honestly at this rate we're kind of just plowing through everything, which is actually pretty good. Maybe I could use this one. And where's this one? I actually kind of like it like that. Maybe instead of the mirror we have this kind of cabinetry. Also, I don't know if I would prefer them being blue, but maybe the yellow fits a bit better. Okay, I think we'll go with it like that. I do want to put like a little soap dispenser over here. And maybe like a water bottle. Actually, maybe a medicine bottle instead. Okay, so this is what the kitchen looks like. Maybe we could put a small gallery wall here. And then maybe that's where this picture could come in, actually. We can just go ahead and rotate it by like 4. And once again, I'm going to save it because I felt my game getting laggy again. And it's just going to take forever. Okay. And yeah, I'm going to call that good for the kitchen. I think that actually turned out pretty good. Oh, I did it again. I forgot I wanted to add a lamp. Oh, also, putting a fireplace in the kitchen kind of seems like a good idea to me. Kind of seems like a good idea. Okay, I'm a fan of that, so I'm gonna leave that. I'm also gonna lower these. Right, so my actual mission was to find a lamp, which I very much need to do before I forget. Oh, I feel like this one is pretty, like classic. So maybe I'll do that, right, like here, and then I'll move these items around a bit. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I like that a lot. Now I'm gonna call the kitchen done once I lower the lighting on this. Okay, now we're done. We're moving on. Okay, into the bedroom we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this bed because I know for a fact that doesn't suit our vibe. I do have a picture of the bedroom that I want to replicate, so I'm actually going to pull that up quick. Okay, so first things first for the bedding, I'm seeing a metal frame. We do have this cottage living one which could work in, honestly, maybe that yellow, but in mine it's a white. So I'm actually going to try and replicate this pretty much to a T, or at least in the Sims version, and then I'll go ahead and swap out things afterwards if I decide something else is going to work better. So I do need a side table. I'm thinking probably this one. Yeah, probably in like a swatch like that where it looks really dingy and beat up. Then there is also, is this the side I want to be building on? I think it is. Then there is like a little fireplace here. Maybe we could take one of these again and put it in the corner. I don't know though. Maybe I'll keep the mirror here instead. I feel like a really grand mirror just kind of works. And there is like a little bag or something here. And then there's a whole bunch of like sporadic pictures. So I guess we'll go ahead and pick out the ones I think that are gonna work best for this room. Sorry, I had to readjust my chair there. Sorry if that was loud. Maybe like this horse ranch one, this cottage living one. Maybe these. Probably the pears could work somewhere. One of those. Maybe these growing together ones as well could work. This, and maybe if we shrink this one. Okay, I feel like that's gotta be a pretty good collection. I do want one of these above here. Is that the one I used over there? No. This one always looks like Mortimer Goth to me, and there's a very high chance that it actually is Mortimer. So that's kind of questionable as to why he's in the Sims room, but you know what? It ain't my business. It is not my business. Okay, we have a smaller picture up here. It's not even a picture so much as it's like a sign. But then we have one picture here. Actually, maybe we'll do it like small picture, then a hanging picture here, this picture here. And then maybe I'll do the little apple and pear combo. And then we'll rotate everything and see how it looks. And then evaluate from there. Okay, I feel like that looks pretty good compared to the reference photo at least. And then what else am I seeing? I'm seeing like a little desk, or it's almost like a sewing table. So, also that was actually an accidental pun that I just realized I made. Okay, let's take maybe, I'm thinking this horse ranch desk, or ooh, maybe this one works a little better instead, which is from Cats and Dogs. Or alternatively, you could use this one from Get Together. Ooh, I actually think I like this one. I think the wood detailing, or just not even the detailing, just the texture is a bit more accurate on this one. Then I'll merge that down. Then it also looks like there's some kind of like chest of drawers here, so I'm kind of thinking about taking that like cats and dogs decoration. I don't even know how you describe it. Ooh. I think it's in clutter. I could be wrong though. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking. And then maybe putting that in the corner with maybe like a lamp. And I also need a big worn rug. So I'm gonna take this werewolves one again, except that is not the werewolves one. Here it is. I'm gonna size it up. I'll adjust the sizing in a second. It's definitely more of a ready one. That's too orange. That one could work, or honestly this one could work. But since these are the same pattern, I'm gonna go with this one. And I'm gonna maybe try making the scale like 1.5. Yeah, I think that works. Something like this. Then there is some kind of like mini rug that's on an angle over here. Maybe this could work, but it looks more like a square to me, so maybe we'll try this one. And it's not really working for me. What about this one? This one is from Laundry Day. Okay, I like that. Maybe I want to put like this little keepsake box over here. Maybe in that one. And then it looks like there's a bunch of like towels draped over like a radiator over here, but I don't have a radiator or draped towels, so I'm gonna have to leave that. And then for the desk, since I can't put like a sewing box, I kind of want to put this typewriter from Cottage Living, which is actually a computer, but I kind of want to put that, and then also the crochet box, which is not in this category apparently. Here we go. Yeah, I kind of want to put the, or not even crochet, the cross stitch box. I feel like that's the closest I'm gonna get. And then we'll have this to kind of look like a typewriter. I honestly wish it was like just a typewriter instead of it working like an actual computer. Part of me wishes that was how it worked instead. I wonder if they should just have like a nectar making room. Maybe that's how they like kind of earn their living, is making nectar. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of surprised they don't have a story yet, unless they came up with one and just completely forgot about it, which the chances of that happening, honestly, pretty high. Can't even lie about that one. It looks like it's just kind of like a wooden chair. Part of me wants to use this one, which is just a base game one, but I kind of feel like that would work, but ooh, I like this one more. Whatever this kind of like, this furniture piece, this mirror, like all of those kind of go together, and I don't know what the set is, but I think it always works very beautifully. And I just think they're kind of like perfect base game items when you want that more older rundown feel. I'm gonna do it in the white swatch. There's also some like pictures hanging above the desk, but I don't have that much wall space, so I'm gonna keep the pear one here and just rotate it. I don't know. Let's go 7. Let's go crazy with that one. And then we'll take maybe these blinds again. Actually, I think maybe I'll use the werewolves ones. Werewolf ones? Werewolves? I don't even know. For some reason, I can't raise them up though, so I guess I'll just make it smaller. There we go. I want to use it in that beige swatch again. Also, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with the lighting recently. If you guys are having this glitch as well, please let me know, because I feel like it's only me and it's driving me crazy. And I'm also going to use these slatted blinds here. I do really like those. Alright. And honestly, that kind of looks like this room, like the reference picture I'm looking at. I see like, instead of a picture here, it's actually like a shelving unit. And this is like a sign. I don't know if I want to change that though. I don't really mind it as it is. Maybe I'll just put like, it could just be like that. Like as if it was a shelf. Maybe I'll put like a little washboard there instead. I also don't have a broom anywhere. Should there be a broom in this room? That rhymed. That was not intentional, but it was funny. To me at least. Oh, these dried herbs would actually look perfect in here. And oh, this is another like good gallery wall piece, which is from Get Together. There's also like these banners that I could use if I wanted, but I don't think I want to. I could also put an ironing board in here. Oh yeah, I think I said I was gonna put a lamp in that corner. There's also like this spoke or this wheel that I could use, but I don't think so. Half of this build is just me being like, I could use it, but I don't think I will. And I do apologize for that. Okay, maybe I think I used apples in the other one, so maybe I'll put like this little sign here. Okay, I feel like that gives enough. Not that it's a shelf, but it gives like the, you know, the idea that there's more items there than there actually is. I'm also seeing this plate, which I feel like would look really cute somewhere. I just don't know where. I could put it in the living room, or not the living room, the dining room, sorry. All right. And actually, I think a couple of pots and pans above the oven would work perfect. I like them in black better, I think. I'm gonna size down these herbs because these herbs are like the size of your Sim's head, if not larger. Okay, I like that. Back to this room. I'm gonna give them these pendant lights again, even though I'm not seeing them in the picture. I just feel like they look kind of good. for the vibe that I'm going for. And I'm just gonna lower the brightness on them. And then I wanted to put a lamp in that corner. I think I'll do this werewolves one in just a more neutral swatch. I also think I should put some plants on here. And I wouldn't mind doing like some kind of lantern on top of here, like this, and maybe a book or two. I'm kind of just thinking of like those two books stacked on top of each other. Maybe a little something like that. Oh, I could also get one of these tiny photos and use it as a bedside photo. Maybe I'll take this one. Okay, I'm gonna have the table be very askew because I feel like that works kind of nicely for the concept. And maybe I'll do it like this instead. Okay, I do like that. And then there's like the little bag in the corner here. Maybe I'll put a little jar of like candy on the desk. And maybe a little like box here. Could be nice. And lastly, some like plant or something right over here. I haven't really put any of the cacti in this build. Maybe if I size this one down and then raise it up, could look good. Maybe I'll do it like this. Okay, bedroom is done, I think. I don't know if I want to change the bedspread to be anything else. I kind of just like it as is. I mean, yellow could definitely work, but I think I like just the white instead. I wonder, I'm trying to get like an overall vibe from the house and see if this is the rug I want. I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should do like the growing together rug instead, because I feel like maybe there might be a more accurate swatch to what I'm looking for. I feel like that one could work actually. I think I just deleted the floor. That's not what I wanted to do. That one has too much blue, I think. Ooh, actually I feel like this one's pretty good. I'm gonna do it across like this. Yeah, that one's actually a lot more accurate. So I'll do that. And I think that looks pretty good. So now let's do the last room and then we'll be done with this build. So I guess I just got to decide what I want this room to be, since there already is a desk here. I'm not gonna make it an office. I might just make it like a random miscellaneous room, which maybe could also be a nectar making room. And the cat tree will be in here. And what else? I think I'll just put like all kinds of activities in here. Maybe I'll put could put a woodworking table in here. Maybe just like a bit of like a random hobby room / storage room, and maybe like an easel. And we'll need some curtains in here. I kind of want to use these ones again, but they're really big for the window. Maybe I'll use like these blinds and then change the color. I feel like this barrel stacks to put together for what I want this house to be, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And maybe I could find some kind of like tool rack for in this room, or I could do no, I don't like that as much. Maybe the broom should be in this room instead. I rhymed again. Could put like some lures in here, and maybe I have an AC unit in here. Actually, no, I think those only like typically only go on the outside, so what else? I could just put like a whole bunch of random fishing gear, and a hose inside probably doesn't make much sense. Maybe like this little cow guy. And I don't know why the knives would be in here, but I don't know, part of me just feels like they should be. Maybe I could have like a little crest or something, or like these random plates. I don't know. This is a very random gallery wall, but I feel like maybe it works somehow on some kind of level. I don't know. I could also just put those up there, but I don't think that's what I want. I'm gonna do it like this, and it's weird, but I don't know. This whole build is kind of odd, so let's put a rug in here as well. I feel like maybe I'll use this tarp. Okay, so we've got like the nectar, we've got these activities, we have this. I could throw like a guitar in here as well. Oh, part of me wants to put some of these like peeling wallpaper, scratches and stuff. I feel like I just need to put these like everywhere in the build. Maybe this room's kind of dark and mysterious. And I think I want some like nectar storing racks, but do I know where to get those? I don't think so. I feel like a dartboard would make sense in here. Where are they? Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is kind of what I was thinking instead of whatever I just had. And I feel like maybe some kind of barrel. That's not the kind of barrel I was thinking of. Maybe I'll put some like cat food in here. Okay, honestly, I think that might be good. I think I'll put these pendant lights. Well, there's a sconce in there. There's a sconce in there. I'll put maybe this ceiling fan trick again. Plus the singular bulb. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say that that is it for this build. I'm going to delete this wall. Thank you to that creator again for providing such beautiful portraits for me to work with. And yeah, so me and my bald sim are gonna go ahead and say goodbye now. It's kind of terrifying to see her bald, but yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it peaceful and relaxing. As always, let me know what you did while you watch these, because I'm always curious if you use it to sleep or if you use it to get activities done. I don't know, just let me know. I'm a curious girl. And yeah, if you guys have any comments or suggestions, things you want to see me build, make sure you leave it in the comments down below. And if you are so inclined, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button so I can put out some future content for you guys. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave you now. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you all in my next Sims video. Don't know which it will be yet. Bye guys.